word means something. They gon' go on my say so. Never leave.
Legend coming to you live from the jungle. Technical difficulties.
Moss. What we doing there? Shout out Conway. It's that Conway, right? That's my shit. Nice. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. Justice. Free the man. Free OBH. Look. You can't stop a train at full speed. If you try to get up in my way, then you gon' bleed. It's my time, and I got it covered like 4 sleeves. Follow your gut, the only thing that you gon' need. I'm gon' lead, show you how to stack the money high and stay low. How to keep coasting to the shore when the wave low. My word means something, they gon' go on my say so. Never leave Philly, still lining with Pedro. I'm dug in, left the plate but still slugging. Y'all dudes be over 30 and still thugging. Won't quit, I feel a pull, I keep tugging. They be having battery packs, they need plug-ins. I know the game, you can cool it down. Did it then you shouldn't have to prove it now. Man, this whole shit is circus. Tell me who's the clown. Y'all scared the boss head now. Move it down, cause I showed you and I told you I'm a sleeper. Creeper, if you don't see me coming, I'm the reaper. Move like a Franklin, they remind me of Aretha. Wait a soul seller, wonder how much for the sneaker. If I keep piling, I'ma reach it. Underground rapper, but I promise still get a couple thousand for a feature. Don't get it, quiet because I know better. Deep thinkers, no talking, no fellas. These old heifers in the way is no pressure. I guess they stuck in the streets, really, they go never. They say you don't switch the flow, cause my flow better. I spin shit, had kids sick, that's old cheddar. Crabs ain't put theyself in the barrel. Sometimes the only way out is to grab you. Pass you ain't do enough, don't let them gas you. They be holding packs, ain't no money in that statue. Keep a pair so when you come, I'm coming at you. One got it covered, the other to overlap you is natural. Why would you put me in that position? Come to going forward, I play it better than Pippin. What he tripping? Outside rap, they get wicked. They lying, my shit real, big difference. Beat districts, really done hid chickens. Get the Call of Duty, we really done did missions. Half of these cats don't know who they are. Can't expect you to notice a star, especially when it don't shine, all grind. Thought it was your time on the rail, you just lowered the bar. A lot of guys say they ride and play passenger. Can't say your movie real with fake characters. Send your messages, we drilling the paradise. Kinda groovy, but I know the way I'm moving is killing all the disparages. The dirty kid, doing everything they heard he did. Turned to the definition of what sturdy is. I never bitch, never told, never heard a kid. No conversation for cops, not even on the bid. I know they thought I was gonna let them dudes pass, but who got these dudes gas? Niggas average at best, and they lying. I'm about to get a savage a test. See how much rap you got when you battling death. But that's when you see the face all different and they walk in, staying in the space all timid. First round, I would literally break y'all in it. We bring bats to play, ain't no baseball in it. I chase vibes, no extra stressing. Don't want nobody around that I'm second guessing. I seen a lot of guys running around with a weapon and treat an interview room like they had confessions. It's sick, just wanna be with a chick, end up getting cooked, try and be in the mix. Too much partying, try and leave with a chick, all clubs and get flushed, keep being the shit. Retired shooter, I've been known to let the fifth spray. This is super sturdy on display. If you think he's sitting cause I'm shitting, then it's finna be a quick day. I'ma wet his ass like a big day. Yeah.
R&T, what's up, brother? Clark, how you doing today? Good to see y'all in the building.
7 p.m. somewhere. Shout out to my nigga Smooch. Check it. No big mills, a lot of prep. Lately it's been all lightweight, a lot of reps. I might have been out of touch with you, not out of step. OG, still ball the youngin'. Feel like I'm Shep. Way above the rim, way above him. I could take 10 grand, put it way above your brim. It's a phone call away. I just play another sim. I used to play that white girl like a Wayne brother film. Who you said fucking with us? Gotta remind us. Still throwing them E's up, nowhere to find us. Looking in my rearview mirror, nothing behind us. In the pool of sharks, 50 below. The piranhas. I made 100 grand last night in my pajamas. Said I usually don't even get out of bed unless for commas. I could drop 50 on the ring, just being honest. Being honest, brought some bucks with me and a couple puffs with me. The streets, they fuck with me. Name your hottest rap out now, them dudes irrelevant. How about with the trunk in the front? Feel like an elephant. I'm the only one that's in the room as far as elephants. They don't fuck with me because I don't let them. I've been celibate. I've been doing this since I was a shorty. And I told them niggas I'd be hotter than them when I'm 40. And yeah, you want a chip, but you ain't got a story, nigga. I was Robert Banks. You was Robert Ory. I always stood tall, and I'm still 11 stories. That's about Drake. I bet you niggas never mentioned Ory. Yeah, still here, and I'm real here. I feel like I've been rolling over beats in a wheelchair. I'm a unicorn, I'm not a goat, I'm real red. Ain't got no love for this rap shit, but I still care. It ain't organic no more. It's all Instagram. I don't even panic no more. Niggas shoot and tell. I don't want to stand it no more. I used to hug the block. You niggas ain't romantic no more. I seen them down the block, never own it. A couple niggas told me they love me, never shown it. They normalize sucker shit, baby. It's hard to zone it. Even heard a rat tell another rat he don't condone. Like what you niggas pay for attention, I wouldn't loan it. It's facts. See, they don't want no long-term paper just for the moment. It's facts. So these niggas rather beg and borrow. I'd rather own it. It's facts. It's G side. It's my other side. News for the other side. I got the illest flow living. When I bet that profit, I'm James Harden with the step back pop. You know I'm popping, I'm pulling, I'm twisting shit. I'm not the best at bopping, but I keep a compact Rube in my left back pocket. Don't have an urge to fuck your hoe. I might let that mop. Red leather two-seater when I jet black drop it. Turn the flip into another flip. Let that rocket, let the plug turn to the Tesla. Then I left that socket. I'm from Erie, real rapper, no capper, real stepper. My boss when I sit at that table, meal prepper. Let you get a head start on the bitch and I still catch you. 15 years spitting cayenne, that's real pepper, a movie. Still hood, I'm 40, still good. Few suckers ain't gonna like how I do it. And real should. Shout out to them niggas facing the mountain. Still stood, just know I'm in the best shape of my life. And I feel good lately. And thinking about my nigga Buck, how I was gifted with it. And everything we should have done.
Miles Davis is in the building.
I'm Ben Simmons with that.
How you doing today, Miles? Stop the music. Stop the music. Good to see you today, Moms. How you been? Hope everything's been fine. How y'all doing today? How's everyone? It's hot, y'all. But yo, it's one thing about like when I was coming up, we was always told go out when it be hot out there, go outside in the heat. Go out there, get that heat. You know, so I, ain't nothing changed for me, man. I'm still outside in that heat, man. Getting that tan. You know what I'm saying? But how's everyone, man? Hope everything's been well. Simon Wright, Moms Davis, me and Mines, Clark, brother certain age. Everybody hates RT. Drive, that just cracks me up with that one. But yeah, y'all, I just been on some other shit, man. I was floating around on YouTube and shit, right? And I ran into a page, and it just so happens that I know a dude who do the page. Y'all know I'm into the prison sector, you know what I mean? That's why I be floating around. And it was a dude on there that I did a little stint, a little bit, not a little bit where he got a little channel and shit. And he was just talking about respect. And it just brought me back to like, the level of respect that he was like, man, and when we was in there, respect was like air. And that shit, like, it sunk in my head, like, yo, that was real. That it really was like that, man. Like, and it wasn't just you garnering respect, it was like you also giving respect. And it was a scenario when, like, he not from my city. So, he from another city. So when I met him, I was still, as y'all know, the stories I talk about as far as my incarceration and stuff like that is over 40 years ago. Like I was a teenager and shit like that. So I was young, and for me coming up, when I would run with the older guys and shit, and they would take me OT and shit like that, like if you was to get popped, you know, for us, we would always have to say we was 18. Just tell them you 18. And that way, the older guys could just come and bail you out. And then your mom, like my mom and them, they was on some, they would, you know, it was kind of strict in my household. It was kind of, you know, so she ain't had to know all that. So I winded up, you know, in this place and shit, and being in there with adults, and you're a young adult, you're a teenager. Everybody can look at you and see you young. So automatically people question you, like, yo, what you doing here, young boy? And then when you open your mouth, he ain't from here. Where you from? That's the next thing. Where you from? You know? And it was like I was already, you know, I ain't gonna say I ain't no tough guy. No, I'm no tough guy, but I ain't never been no scary guy. So, you know, I can answer questions, yeah, I ain't from here. I'm from Philadelphia, blah, blah, blah. And they put me in a cell. They put me in a cell with a guy, you know, and this is the thing that was crazy. Like, I already know, like, I ain't doing nothing in this cell till I get on the phone. I'm not even unpacking my stuff. I'm just going to throw it up on the bunk, and I'm going to sit up all night until they open the gates and I get on the phone, unless me and dude could spark the conversation and get to know each other throughout the night. So we talked a little bit, you know, where I'm from, you know, not how I got there, none of that. But he knew I was from out of town. I just wanted to learn how to get on the phone and stuff like that. You know, just get on the phone so I call my peoples, you know, who was in that town, you know, come take care of me. So in the morning, about, you know, he laid down, you know what I'm saying? So in the morning, he pop up early in the morning. He go to the sink. He start, you know, making wudu. If anybody know what wudu is, that's a ritual they make, the Muslims make to make prayer. So I'm watching him. So he get finished making wudu. I say, yo, you may make salat? He said, yeah, I'm about to, you know, make salat. I said, so are you the only Muslim here? He like, nah, you know. So, you know, I say, cool. I say, so do y'all call the Adhan around here? Now, the Adhan is a call that's made for everybody to hear. That means get up, it's prayer time. And you don't sing it. It's like it's a surah in the Quran, like a chapter in the Bible. And you like you chant it, you know what I'm saying? So I asked him, I say, yo, so y'all don't call the Adhan around here? He like, nah, I don't know nobody, you know. So, you know, me, you know what I'm saying? That's how I grew up in that. So I say, let me, you know what I mean? I make wudu with him. He looking at me. Yeah, I make wudu with him. And then I get on the gate and I start calling the Adhan in Arabic. You know what I'm saying? All the Muslims start waking up. Everybody start waking up. So they all make prayer and stuff. So they after prayer, they like, yo, who was that? They trying to figure out who was that calling the Adhan. They pop the gates. They run to my cell. Oh, they tell them, it's the young boy from Philly, blah, blah, blah. Man, they brought me so much goods. They brought that just the respect everybody gave me. I ain't had to punch nobody in the mouth. It was that one simple act that guarded me like a high level of respect, not only with the inmates in there, but with the institution too. And I was the youngest person in that adult facility. I didn't even belong there. You know what I'm saying? And it just hit me, yo. And then, you know, I'm just talking to my peoples. As I told y'all before a long time ago, like my mother, you know, she's a natural born citizen from the Bahamas. And she just, you know, my peoples migrated over here back back in the day. And I was looking, you know, at the Bohemian national basketball team, the one that's going to play in the Olympics. And I was like, damn, that's a hell of a team. That team could probably beat this NBA team. So then I started calling back, you know, I call that back home too. So I'm talking to one of my nieces and shit. And she like, yo, have you ever thought of dual citizenship? So I'm like, yeah, I could do that. She was like, send me the information. So in order to get dual citizenship in Bahamas, your parent have to have been born there. You have to be declared by the time you're 18, no later than 21. So I'm like, damn, I can't do that because it's too late for me. So she like, nah, you just got to get in contact with the Bohemian Embassy. So I did that, right? And they, they tell me that due to my, I just think they need people over there. But they said due to my circumstances, being that I was incarcerated and I had no knowledge of, certain exemptions they have in place where I could still get my dual citizenship. You know what I'm saying? Breeze Omega. Hey, yeah, Breeze, man. So good to see you. Hey, bro, man, that got the joint y'all did, the reparation joint, the rally joint, man, that was some, y'all need to tune in to Breeze Omega. Yo, I need somebody to drop me a link. Well, I don't even have a lot of people here, bro. But yo, yeah, y'all need to get over there and check out Breeze Omega, man. But yeah, so now I'm waiting for my paperwork so I can file my exemption so that I can get my dual citizenship. Now, the thing with that is, y'all know, the hustler in me always got something, what's going on over there? What do I ask my folk, like, what are they into over there, like right about now? And you know what they're into? Urban fashion, graphic t-shirts, the borrowed jeans, a Mary Jean, they into that kind of stuff. Now, me being a guy who back in the day, once upon a time, I was in, the fashion thing. I had a boutique, street chic boutique back in the day when I was doing my 1-2. I'm familiar with, export and importing and logistics and, things of that nature. So my thing is, we're trying to work together so that we might be able to get some, custom design graphic t-shirts over there, and we and I try to, what I'm saying, that's just something I got spinning on. I'm working on doing it this time that I got time for. But I also, is Elle in the building? Is she in the building? Is Elle here? Elle, what's up, Elle? How you? Elle Said What? Y'all need to check out Elle Said What in the Legend. We over there doing some nice, if people in the numbers, we doing the 1K numbers and stuff like that with the legend, the lawyer and the legend. If y'all not familiar with that, we doing good numbers over there, with that. It's just something that came organically. We just decided that I decided to jump up on L joint and, just dialogue with her on what she was putting down. But she got this thing with CapCut that if you, how that go, L? How the thing go with CapCut? You got to drop the link in there. Y'all hit this link, man, for L and help the family out, y'all. We trying to do some other stuff. Like I said, I got this. Y'all know about my youth etiquette program that I'm putting together. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for the go from the director of the youth center. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna give me a spot. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is, I've coordinated programs before, and what gets me by is I don't have no problem going in my own pocket, right? See, I ain't got no problem getting, getting what the boys need, because most of the time, like, it's, how this really started off, me having so many family members who got young children and young boys. It's a lot of males in my family, and I know how wicked it is out here, and I know that I always had guidance from a strong male presence as well as female presence. That's why if I follow most strong black women, and when I don't mean when I say strong black women, I mean when they speak, they be saying something. You know, like a strong black woman to me is one who, when I leave to go hunt, I come back and the fortress still cool. When the king leaves, she can hold. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm talking about. So I like listening to strong black women as well as strong black men. But that's why I be trying to put this program together for the young boys and shit. And the people, when I tell them like, yo, I don't have no problem coming out my own pocket. You know what I'm saying? I get a, you know, but I got this, I'm looking into right now the being as though I got a few people on YouTube that, you know, like throwing around money on YouTube, you know, for frivolous shit. I got some real, you know, causes that I want to try to get involved in, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? So I'm trying to put together a raffle, right? And y'all, you know, cop some tickets, and the proceeds are going to go to a youth shelter. You know what I'm saying? It's going to a youth shelter. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're going to be trying to do. You know what I mean? Like, don't matter, because, you know, anything for them is good. And I'm going to go there. I'm going to speak with the people. I'm going to let y'all see me speak with the people, because I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to buy a new car. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to get a new watch. Y'all know how much I love watches. I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to cop a new watch or nothing. But I'm going to let y'all see where the paper go. You dig? And that's the things I got lined up right now, you know, far as me personally, and far as with on my YouTube tip, you know what I'm saying? I got some like earlier, like that story with me being waiting for I get bailed out from that. I was in Pittsburgh, yeah, I'm at the time. Me waiting to get bailed out, and it goes deeper than that, you know what I'm saying? Because my old heads, they didn't come get me. So the story goes deeper, and I'm gonna be telling stories like that, and just things I've, you know, learned in the streets that I see that people say that they, you know these, they also acquired these type of things, but far as YouTube, they don't move like that on YouTube, you know, because I still watch YouTube, and being as though our sector, did I just say that? Because y'all know I'm here too. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get a understanding of, you know, certain folk in here, you want to support people. You still want to support people, even if you don't want to be involved, you know, feet first in the bullshit. Because I don't want to be involved in no bullshit. I don't want no beef with nobody. I ain't got no smoke for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not here to offend nobody. You know I did that before. I know I was on my bullshit once upon a time, you know, but I think that was the climate at that time. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I you know, I know what it is and shit. And I also know how people play. And you know, like me, like what you done did in the past shit, it don't really excite me. I'm not excited by what niggas done in the past, because my past is rafter worthy. You know what I'm saying? The shit you do in the past is supposed to be rafter worthy, and you're supposed to move on to something new. Too big for skinny jeans. Salute, bro. And you're supposed to move on to something new, like change. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to, you know, do something different after a while. You can't, you know, and like I don't, you know, like far as beefing, what y'all call beef on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Which I call like, that's not that ain't no real beef, you know. Y'all, it's just people just frustrated. It seems like a lot of frustrated individuals don't know how to get their frustrations out. and the, spewing, shit back and forth on a nigga, what do they call it? When you make somebody try to make people feel lesser than they are and shit. Like that's what that ain't roasting to me, man, is niggas telling jokes. Like roasting is joking for real, man. I've never been a joker, so I, sometimes it get past me, and sometimes it, humor is different for me. You know what I mean? But yeah, TMK Media, what's up? Belittle, brother. Yeah, Simon, TMK Media, belittle people, man. Like I ain't with all that belittling nobody for no reason at all. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody can belittle me, because I've always stood a little higher than the bar was set. You know what I mean? That's because I come from a different era than most people. They don't come from what I come from. And that ain't to say that I'm bigger or better than, it ain't about being better than anybody else. It's about being better than you, who you are. How if you feel comfortable with being a dickhead at a certain, that's cool with you. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a baggage carrier of anybody but my own and my family. You know what I'm saying? Shay Love, how you doing today, sister? Good to see you in the building. But everybody, we tend to come on here and the allure of attention. The lure of attention is almost like a drug if you're not used to it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that character that you came on here with, it get blew out of proportion, and you really lose yourself in the character. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I always say, man, like I've been who I've been since I've been here. You know what I mean? I may have toned it down a bit because of climate. It ain't nothing here for me as far as I'm not here to argue with nobody, because there's, I ain't with all that. Y'all know how I get down and shit. Y'all know how I give it up and all that. But that's only in real time. And I don't believe that the internet is real time. I believe the internet is part-time to get that shit out that you can't get out on the street, because you're not going to go out in the street and look at a person's face and tell them that their mother, you and disrespect their mother. You're not going to go to your next door neighbor or anywhere and just say the things that you would say to a person on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Now, on the other hand, me, the same way I talk on the internet is the same way I talk out in public. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. The same way I move on the internet, be the same way I move out in public. You know what I mean? I'm ducking. I'm always ducking and dodging and looking behind me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nothing creeping up on me. I've been to places where you always have to be at alert, at attention. I'm always focused on, you know what I mean? That's all it is and shit. You can lose focus on the internet. And that's for being a man and shit, that's kind of embarrassing to lose yourself on the internet. Being a man who's supposed to lead by his intellect, because men are supposed to be, they don't supposed to let the emotions come before the intellect. The intellect supposed to be first. You know what I'm saying? But I found that only come from like discipline, big structure, and that come from, you can't just automatically get that. You had to have been raised in an environment conducive to structure and discipline. You know what I'm saying? That's how people catch themselves. Like self-checking. I don't need no nigga to check me. What I look like letting a nigga check me when I can check my goddamn self, when I'm supposed to know right from wrong, because I'm a grown-ass man. I don't supposed to be letting no niggas check me. You ain't my daddy. So if you gotta let a nigga come on the internet and check you, you got some issues, bro. And your family got issues too. Because if you the head of the household and you a dickhead, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So go back a little bit and ask yourself maybe like, well, damn, what the fuck I come on the internet for? Why I'm here? What I come to do? did I come to um what social media, socialize? Maybe I came to socialize. Maybe I came to scam niggas out of some money. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I came to I'm a lonely motherfucker and I just came to meet people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm out of touch and I think this is going to give me whatever you came. You should go back and think what you came here for. See, me, the reason why I came on the internet, because that's where all the free music and shit was at, the videos and all that shit. Like the news, I called it the hood news. You know what I mean? The shit that mainstream media wasn't giving you. You could come on YouTube and get it. Then the pandemic changed that for a lot of people, man. Like the pandemic, I think some people still haven't recovered from the pandemic. Mentally, I know a lot of people haven't recovered physically and definitely financially. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, in my part of town, man, you know what I'm saying? There was the PPP kings out here. Like niggas was getting it down out here. And now, y'all seen the pictures of the homeless Johns I done showed y'all? Y'all see what it is? Because it's major gentrification in my hood. I mean, major. We got Starbucks on the corners and shit. We got outdoor cafes and shit. I'm talking about in the hood, across the street from the projects. Yeah. They moving us out of here, yo. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like having that, you know, I think it's a blessing to be able to have some dual citizenship. Because my people still down there. They still live there. Aunts down there. I got cousins down there. You know, I got people, you know what I'm saying? You know. But yeah, like back to the internet, being as though it's so, if you stay in tune with the own people in your sector, in this sector, which they call the Umar Johnson sector. Y'all got people calling y'all Umarians. Y'all got people calling y'all the Umar boys, and like, and a lot of y'all like just accept those terms. Men accepting being called a boy in any form is just, I don't get it. I can't grasp it. Not even, that's why I say, like, it may be a joke, but it's certain ways that men don't joke. You know what I'm saying? And there's no disrespect to anybody, you know what I'm saying? But like, you really can't call a real man anything other than what he is. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna even acknowledge being called, not especially not a black man, being called anybody's boy. You know what I'm saying? You know, and those are just my perspective on things. You know, that's just me. You know what I mean? And it ain't defend nobody. Do you got a Whole Foods? Man, we got Whole Foods, we got Sprouts, man. We got all that, bro. You gotta check my page, bro. I got a John in front of Sprouts. They got nothing but pumpkins out there, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was coming up, they better not leave no pumpkins out there. We'd have took all them joints. We'd have took that whole goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different now, man. It's just different, you know? But yeah, like certain things people respond to, you know. It's just like I don't just understand it. And hey, beautiful, how you doing? Good to see you in the building today. Good having you. You know, it's just I can't grasp a lot of stuff. But like I said, following my own, you know, folk, you know what I'm saying? It be other folk that I'm now tapped into. You know what I'm saying? And it's just yeah, this is the jungle. Absolutely. It's a little more, it's like coming into when I came in during the pandemic. Those people are like seasoned in that beefing, if y'all want to call it that. But they're a little bit more they into what y'all was into when I first got here. Because this sector if y'all can recall, was into the same type of shit, doxing people, putting their families on display, their children. Y'all was dragging children. When it ain't had to be no reason, none of that. Just because you might have been supporting somebody that other people didn't care for. I've been down in all of that. Huh? Oh yeah, I used to be down with all that, but all those people ain't even in the sector. No, they going offline and done moved on and done other things. Like I said, they done conquered the beefing thing. They done put them beefing jerseys in the rafters. They the king of that shit. You know what I mean? They don't have to prove anything to anybody on the internet as far as roasting and beefing. They done moved on to trying to do what, you know, same mind people are doing off this easy money-making scheme called YouTube that will give you an opportunity to get a certain amount of subs, and they'll give you a certain amount of dollars if you could put together a certain amount of content that's people would like. That's a hobby, but it could become some. I see people, this motherfucker's making real money on here. The boss man Ray Triggs is in the building. What's up, Triggs? What's going on with you, man? How's it be? How's it cooking? I know it's cooking. Spirit Mouse Media is in the back. You doing, Spirit Mouse? Good to see you, brother. I ain't seen you in a minute, man, but I'm still tuned in. Spirit Mouse. Yeah. I know right now you losing a lot of crop with this heat. How do you maintain it? How y'all plant people maintain y'all plants and stuff through all this heat? You know, man, that's what I was about to say. Yeah. During this time, my mom, she would pull out them barrels of rain buckets of water that she done kept. But you know, you get a fine for that now in the city. You can't collect rainwater no more. You know that? You will get a fine for collecting rainwater. But yeah, so being on as though I be tapped into the folks that's around in my own with the algorithm, other people jumping in, and I'll be seeing the other people. If I see somebody, talk about, young boy Pills, my young nigga Pillsbury, I listen to it and see how they talking about Pills. And Pills doing what he growing, he getting more whatever he looking for, he getting more of it. You know what I'm saying? And if he comfortable with it, everybody else should be comfortable with it. If it's some kind of ruse or joke in there, it misses me, and I'm good with that. But it's a lot of things that's being said I know it ain't true about Pillsbury. And I don't know I know Pillsbury from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Just like the rest of y'all, we don't really know people. But being as though we probably been in the space for so many years, you feel like you got an understanding of a person and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I always liked Pillsbury. Funny guy to me. You know what I mean? Even with Pillsbury came at me before. It wasn't under his own guise. He probably did it for some bread. But I never held that against him, But I just, he even apologized, I believe. But that's neither here nor there. But I wouldn't just jump out and have a beef with Pillsbury so I can maybe get my channel bigger too, because I see that the leeches, people leeching off those people over there, because all those people over there in them beef sectors I be tapping in, when they come up, they be having hundreds and hundreds of people in their chat. They be having thousands of subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow, like how they do that? How you get all those people to tune into you with what y'all really, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, let me find an angle so I can get them kind of people to come in and listen to what I'm saying, because I believe, no disrespect, that I talk a little heavier than y'all about things that's more conducive to what's going on in the real world that can make some shit start. If you want, you know what I mean? Not going against y'all beef or none of that. It's cool, you know what I mean? But it ain't doing nothing for nobody. You know what I mean? And saying that to say, I don't want no parts of it. No way, no shape, no form. You know what I'm saying? It's people I see that that from my city, they got pretty big channels. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like in those communities that they're in, they got a following. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I ain't the one that I'm a table setter, you know what I'm saying? And I like to feed the people, you know what I'm saying? So I'll never look to eat off nobody's channel. That's corny, yo. That's saying that you ain't really got what it takes, you know what I'm saying, to build your own shit. That's all that say. You know what I mean? Like, tell me something that's like spark something. You know what I mean? Tell me something that could spark something and shit. You know what I mean? And I don't mean beefing. You know what I mean? I don't mean no beef. You know what I mean? Like, what's that? No, yeah, I know. I done been. That's what I'm saying. Like, far as the YouTube, I done been through all the stages of this shit. I done came in. I done sat on a guy. I done sat on a panel with a guy. I done supported him 100%. You know, and y'all know the type of support. I'm different, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, I'll do something for you if you my folks like that. That's the kind of guy I am. You know what I'm saying? And on the internet, I didn't know that people weren't real. You know what I'm saying? So when these niggas be coming on here, yeah, nigga, I'm about this, that, I could, like I say, I'm only going, men are taken by their words. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I ever took people by was their words and shit. You know what I mean? But when it come to find out that they're not who they say they are, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Keep it pushing. But that caused me to have a lot of strife with a lot of motherfuckers in the same sector. You know what I mean? So now I gotta defend myself, you know what I mean, against the same person I supported and against a host of other people. You know what I'm saying? Doxing, I've been through the doxing, the child shit, I've been through that. Pictures of me online in what y'all might call a disparaging manner, videos of my wife online or what y'all might call a disparaging manner. I've been all that shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, but the only thing that will ever move me, like I always tell y'all, the only thing that like will ever really move me with a person on YouTube is if I could get one of those. That's not happening on YouTube. That's not what we should be promoting. But that's what the angles be at, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I don't understand, man. Like, I don't like being disrespectful. I don't like people calling me out my name. I don't understand how men could, you bitch ass nigga, you fat, you da 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 da. And then 20 minutes later, y'all, that's crazy to me, man. That's crazy to me. And that's not an environment that a guy like me should be even moving in. You know what I mean? I shouldn't be moving in that environment. So when you don't see me in a chat room, or it's not that I might not support the person who's the creator. It's just that I don't want to be involved in nobody bullshit. I don't want nobody to get nothing I said misconstrued or nothing my folks said misconstrued and cause some rift between somebody I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what people like to do. They like to try to match this person up against that person. I ain't no match for nobody. We don't match up. The whole HKC, we different. The whole team, we don't match up. We be having our own shit going, and it's nothing to do with bullshit. You know what I mean? Some of us enjoy it as entertainment, but you ain't gonna see us on no panels. You ain't gonna see certain people that I fuck with on no panels dragging nobody. You ain't gonna see them to when it gets to a certain subject level, them even entertaining it, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes down to children. And I don't want to be in no space that don't have no feelings for the kids, man, the children. You know what I'm saying? Like, you good with your folks dragging kids, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm not really good with you. You know, I'm not good. How can I be good with you when you good with your folks dragging kids? You know what I mean? Like, you, I say you, but I say because I speak from a male perspective. I don't speak from a female's perspective. I speak from a male perspective, and the male representation on this part of YouTube is deplorable. It's deplorable. I wouldn't dare let my son sit up under the so-called men that's supposed to be here on YouTube. I don't give a fuck if you consider yourself to be a young man, a middle-aged man, or older man. You know what I'm saying? You're an adult. And the adult representation of the male figure in this space is below the bar. Below the bar. You know what I mean? It's crazy when you tell somebody, yo, listen to this doctor speak. This nigga here is a doctor. I want you to hear him talk. And a motherfucker look at you and like, a doctor or what? What the fuck is this? Nah, this is the standards. You know what I mean? You know? Dr. Umar. I shook Dr. Umar's hand. Yeah, I shook Dr. Umar's hand and shit. I pulled up on Dr. Umar in West Philly and shit, you know what I mean? But I wasn't even there to see Dr. Umar. I went to see Dr. Umar because of some YouTube shit. And the reason why it was because the so-called ops were from Philadelphia. And they said they was going to be there, and they had been disrespecting my wife and child and all that. So I pulled up. Yeah, because they're in my city. That's why, you know, I know if a nigga real in my city, because any nigga from my city, he don't want no beef with another nigga from his city. Because if you really from Philadelphia, one of us gonna get hurt. And I ain't into hurt no man. I've done it already. That's why I'm here today. You know what I'm saying? I know what that's like. That don't affect one person. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit affects families. I'm done. I got a history, man. You know what I'm saying? And my history don't dictate me back. That would be going backwards for me, man. You know what I mean? I'll do this to you. I'll do that to you. I did that to him. I already did it. It's in my file. You know what I mean? Something I ain't proud of and shit. You know what I'm saying? But something that was my life once upon a time. You know what I mean? Everything y'all be seeing on TV, all dope, money and the killings. I lived that life for real, in the mix, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, when y'all niggas was teenagers, going to school, supposed to have been learning something from your parents and stuff, your fathers mainly, you know what I'm saying? Y'all must have been jacking off, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we was taught to be able to be leaders at a young age, man. We supposed to, you know what I'm saying? You know, the nigga, just because the nigga got the bag don't mean he the boss. That's what y'all into. Y'all place material things over the, you know what I'm saying? That shit don't get it done. Because the last thing you're going to have is that shit they write on your tombstone. Who was he? Who was that? Who was that freak ass, foul ass nigga? Goofy ass? Yeah. That's your legacy? Or just nothing there? Just the date, here and gone. Because you ain't really did nothing in your life. nothing that nobody, not even yourself, would be proud of. Nothing that you could leave for your children to be proud of. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different, man. It's so different, man. When I be, you know, just because I got a different way of evaluating men. You know what I'm saying? I evaluate men by where I've seen most men in positions. I put you in a position and how I would make a scenario of how I believe you would react in this position. You know what I mean? If I was to give a lot of y'all the test, y'all would fail, man. If I was to put y'all here in this position, y'all would fail, man. A grown man, I got 300 subs and 32 memberships. I leave those to my kids. TK, you a funny guy, bro. Hey, man. But check this out, bro. If that's where the bar is set, if that's where the bar is set, you know what I'm saying? What can you do, man? You know, you can't lead the fish, lead the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it. All those cliches, man, that we be hearing for years. You can get a nigga the whole pot of gold, but he still won't see the rainbow. All that shit, you know what I mean, is great. You know what I mean, to a nigga that know what you're talking about. Most people don't know what you're talking about these days, bro. You know what I mean? You got to start off with my coochie brown and my booty hole something before you could get that person's attention these days. You can't come off with no excuse me, miss. You out of, who that goofy? You the goofy. You got please, yes, and thank you on your tongue. Nigga, you out of place. You know why? Because that's where the bar is set at, man. You know what I'm saying? You won't even open the door for an old lady no more. Or have you ever done that? And I can't fault you if you were never taught. Can't fault you. You know what I'm saying? But don't come on here acting like you somebody else, man, when you know that you don't even have what it takes to be a motherfucking man. All you got is the apparatus. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what time it is these days, man. That's what time it is these days. Bunch of buffoonery. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of buffoonery for what? You ain't even getting paid for it, nigga. You don't get paid for it. You got to be able to come on here and comfortably get your shit off, and it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not looking for a reward. You know what I'm saying? Looking for a reward? Well, I got it. I got it. Yeah. Yeah. Because I know where it come from. It come from being sturdy. You know what I'm saying? It come from being stand up. It come from accepting my penalties and consequences for all my actions. You know what I'm saying? That's what it come from. That's because everybody makes mistakes on YouTube, but you're able to make YouTubes and you don't have to. On YouTube, you can make mistakes and don't have to face the penalties and consequences. In real life, the mistakes you made, you gotta face the, and that's what I'm used to. You know what I mean? Being held accountable for the shit I don't, niggas, yeah, that shit, yeah, call you this and that one day, and it don't mean nothing, and that means something to me, because my name means something, man. My name is my name, man. Like, fuck, what the fuck is wrong with a person allowing a motherfucker to disrespect their name? You know what I'm saying? See, y'all might take y'all shit lightly. I'm the legend out this bitch, for real. Like, you gotta ask about me or listen to me sometimes, or just check out some of the stories I'm about to bring. I've done shit that's considered legendary where I'm from in the atmosphere I come from. And it ain't no braggadocious shit. It's just something that everybody on YouTube doing. You know what I mean? My man Skinny Joey, he ran the motherfucking Philadelphia mob for years. He went to the school. Me and him from the same neighborhood. He got a podcast, man. Joey he getting major money on that. because his people support him, even though he probably, who knows how many murders he done told somebody to commit, how much dope he done sold, he's embraced and shit, and all he's doing is telling his stories, which are a lot similar to mine. But I can't get all of that because I'm being braggadocious and I'm glorifying the shit, which is so far from the truth, man. Ain't no glory in that shit. What's glory in that? It don't add up at the end of the day. He'll tell you that. Anybody who ever played in the game will tell you at the end of the day it don't add up if you got caught. See, niggas who ain't get caught, they ratted or they wasn't really in it knee deep. Because if you was in it knee deep, that's all you got coming. It's three things: death, the graveyard, you know what I mean, and prison, you know. Well, graveyard, prison, and, you know, the mental institution. But you're going to catch one of them if you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm fortunate. I feel blessed, man, to be able to come from where I come from, doing the things that I did at the age I did it in. You know what I'm saying? Because I was sat down early. That's why, you know, like, I've been doing grown man shit, you know, since I came off the porch, because that's what I was running with, mostly grown folk. You know what I mean? That's why I don't fit in well with motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't, you know, but I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be good with certain things about yourself, man. Did you just do a Marlo Stink? Yeah, I sure did. My name is my name. I love that quote, man, because that's heavy, man. Like, how could you let somebody disrespect your name in any type of manner and your son carry it or whatever? I don't play them type of games, man. Like, certain things that you might take as minute, where I come from, I get your ass killed. That's what I be talking about, TMK Media. See, in certain spaces, a motherfucker could do something and everybody will overlook it. But I see that shit as, oh shit, that's major violation. That's only because of where I came from. So that means I got to take a step back and look at this shit different. Everybody not vibing on the same level frequency that I'm on. Not saying that they shit ain't right. That's just, you know, because if a nigga on a low frequency, that's how maybe how far he can reach. Can't fault him for that. But I can't fault a nigga for not understanding why I'm up here so high. I can't, you know what I'm saying? And why I might be offended by something that he might take on his chin. I can't be, you know, that's just the way it is, man. So that means me knowing these things, stay out of certain spaces, stay out of certain conversations. Don't involve yourself, just like on the streets, just like if I was in prison. You know, I ain't gonna go over there with the Aryan brotherhoods talking cracker shit. I'm not gonna go over there with the Mexican mafias talking this blood gangster shit. I'm not gonna go over there with the Muslims and talk about eating pork. I'm not gonna go over there, you know what I mean, with the dirty white boys. And I'm not doing that. I'm, like on the streets, I'm not gonna go up to the police, which is a gang, and you know what I'm saying? It's move accordingly, man. That's everywhere you are as a man. We have a certain way we walk, certain way we present ourselves, man. You know, certain way we present ourselves. You know what I mean? You are blessed. Yeah, I woke up this morning. My name is a rap album by Pusha T. Yes, I love Pusha T. That's one of my faves. Yeah, I like Pusha T. Check out Pusha T and Benny the Butcher 18 Wheeler. That's heat right there, Simon. Andrew Tate. Where I hear that name at before? Andrew. Oh, yeah. Is that the white guy? Yeah, he talked that talk, right? Huh? Yeah. He be talking real heavy, but man, he be making you think, right? Is that guy, Simon Andrew Tate? I think I came across him a few times. What else say? Oh, okay, L. I'll be there though. I'll be there. Y'all know I don't be on here too long and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, but I be wanting to get my watch time hours up. You know what I'm saying? I need a few more of them. I definitely need my sub count to go up. So you definitely got to put out contacts. You know what I mean? But I think when me doing my charity work and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I think that's going to be able to build my channel, and that's going to be because like when people find out you can make money and you just giving it to them, it'll help. He's charged with rape and trafficking of women. Wow. Oh, he talks the talk but doesn't walk the walk. One of them, and that's easy to do in these days and times, Simon, because people like to hear, you know what I'm saying? Like you can, words is hell of a thing, man. Words are, it's people who are, that they say, what is it? It says, what is called, what, the dazzling, how people mesmerize you with their tongue. Be careful of the people who can talk that, you know what I'm saying? That, you gotta be careful of them, man. That's why you just gotta have your eyes open, because a lot of this shit is subliminal. Yeah, he made a lot of money. And that's what the thing is, that money is the lure. Money is the pursuit of money is what is, because we need the money to survive. Everybody wants money and shit. But man, what lengths are you going to go to get that money? You know what I mean? Some people go to extreme lengths to get that money, and that's an addiction in itself. You know what I'm saying? Chasing money, that's an addiction, whole nother issue, bro. Take a little intermission, y'all. Euro Simon Wright. M3, one question in regards to the N-word. I've never heard it used so much. Is it okay to use in Philly? Simon, everybody in Philly use the N-word. Everybody. Whites, blacks, Hispanics, Arabs, everybody use the N-word. Yeah, nobody, it's only if they only take it offensive if you use it offensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the white boys, Caucasian boys that, I fuck with, you know what I'm saying? They use the word, you know what I'm saying? A lot of Arab boys I mess with, they use the word. It's not a nigga was not offensive to me. You know what I mean? It's not much you can say to offend me unless you talk about my folks, like my mother, my father, my son, daughter. Words shouldn't be offensive to people. I don't give a fuck what it's coming from unless it's coming in an offensive matter. You dig? So yeah, bro, it's cool to use nigger in Philly. Absolutely. Huh? Nah, well, we don't talk with an ER in Philly. None of our words usually have an ER on it. So, yeah, I mean, and that's offensive. A nigga know what he talking about when he call, hey, yo, what's up, my nigga? You know what I mean? That's my nigga from the Ave. Like, yo. We don't suggest using it, Simon. Nah, nobody suggests using it. I be trying to slow up from using it myself and shit. My OGs be like, man, you be on your shit too much. But that's the something else, Simon. I'm so used to talking to people that I'm trying to reach with our young adults and shit. So I talk to them in a manner in which I can reach them. And so I talk a lot of street shit, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they're into. So in order to reach them, you got to talk to them on a level, and then you can bring them up. You got, you know what I'm saying? So I always was like, meet them where they at and then bring them on up. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, just leave them alone or squash them out. Yeah, but that's all it is, bro. No offense, man. That's a great question, though. That's something that should be talked about. Should it be allowed? Because people use it in the dark. You know what I'm saying? They call you that in the dark and all that. Because you got to understand, in Philadelphia, it's a lot of interracial. Man. We got a lot of. I got interracials in my family. You know what I'm saying? So like it's you don't even recognize it until you recognize it. You know, like damn, the white boy just called him a nigga. His father might be black. You know what I'm saying? You know, like it's different in Philly, man. It's a cultural thing. Oh, y'all don't use it in the UK? I don't mean to offend you though, Simon. I'm not trying to be offensive when I use it though, bro. I want some real shit. Nah, I ain't trying to offend nobody. I'll pipe it down for you though, bro. For you know, because I should, you know. I was at a union meeting the day I used it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was at the union meeting today. I was like, yeah, what the nigga say about that though? You know what I mean? Everybody just busted out laughing, but everybody know me. But yeah. But like I said, yo, I'm trying to get these programs off the ground, you know, and I'm gonna start with my raffle, you know what I'm saying? But before I do that, I'm gonna give y'all a little intro at where I want the money, where I'm trying to raise the money for, what youth shelter I want to raise it for, and shit like that. And yeah, we're gonna do things like that for a minute. And you know, also you know, I got some outings with the kids coming up. You know, we like to pop up on the block and do shit with the kids and shit like that. You know, just try and get in the mix of some other shit, man. That's just a up north thing in the hoods. I believe Jersey, everyone says nigga as well. Oh well, y'all see Muzz say it, and he's from where? He from Patterson, right? He from Muzz used to, right. That's a fact. Too big. It's like a hood thing up north, like New York, Philly. All of us, you know, use that word in a non-derogatory manner. Yeah. When Simon from Lemon, I seen the guy Lemon. I seen his huge people on his huge panel. He go a long time live and shit. I seen a lot of y'all over there. And yeah, you know, he be having it, you know. Cake Adore, what's the deal, yo, bro? How you, man? Good to see you dropping the building. Yeah, he got a they be getting it on over there, you know. They be getting it on over there. Yeah, I see him over there. You know. I seen Pills. I caught Pillsbury up there one night. Pill's a funny guy, yo. Pill's funny as shit, man. I fuck with him though. I want to hear him rap though. Pill say he got music and shit. I want to hear him rap. And he say he could cook and shit. You know. Pill should have a cook-off with Too Big, our master griller. You know what I mean? See, Too Big up here, man. My grill ain't big enough, man. I gotta get a bigger grill for you, man. You see how I get down. I be having small grills and shit, because I just pop the trunk and pull a grill out on a nigga, man. Send it to the store, go get some steaks and lobsters. We throw that shit right on the grill, man. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanna cause like I had the adult. I talked to a lot of adult homeless people, and a lot of them get money. A lot of them be getting checks, and they just be out there because mental conditions. It's a lot of mental illness going on with the adults, and that's hard. So I think that like the young youth and shit that's homeless, because I can't understand a young kid being homeless. When I was that, I you know, I remember one time I was like, maybe 11, maybe younger than that. I called myself, man, I'm running, I'm leaving home and shit. You know, I walked like 8 blocks to my aunt's house. What you doing? I'm running away. I stayed there for a while. Like, it was always somewhere for you to go. Like, but family ain't family what it used to be. Family not what it used to be anymore. So I get it, the homelessness and but that's why I want to focus on, y'all, with the bread that I collect. And it doesn't matter what the donation is, because they accept everything. It don't matter if it's $10, they accept it and they pleased to get it. You know what I mean? Relax. Relax? Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, I like that. I'm relaxing right now. How you today? Good to see you in the building. So yeah, we want to try to get a focus well, my energies on that, and also still trying to grow my page on some some solid shit. You know what I mean? No. But yeah, I want to go to the what is it, Wildwood again? But the last time I went to Wildwood, last summer, after I got off them rides, it felt like I was in a goddamn car crash or some shit, man. It felt like that was Dorney Park. It felt like I had whiplash, bro. Like, I can't fuck with them rides no more, man. So I'd go, but I like to play the games now. But before, I was gung-ho. I get on any roller coaster and man, I opened my eyes and it looked like I was on the fucking top of the goddamn. I couldn't stand it. Yeah, my heart ain't even built for that stuff no more. I think a raffle would be a lot of fun. The best part is it's all for charity. Yeah, I don't never really want to be on YouTube on a platform where you can help other people, helping myself. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know if y'all understood how much money I took out the community, you will understand why I want to give so much back. You know what I'm saying? And I do, I be on my shit. Like I said, like we pull up on the block, we do shit, what ices and all that shit for the kids and shit. I'm always known to pull up an ice cream truck. I mean, y'all see Mr. Softy ride down the street? He riding down the street. I'll pull that motherfucker, or I'll pull my car in front of him and stop him. And yeah, everybody that come to the ice cream truck, I'll just buy it and just get, you know what I'm saying? Summertime shit. So yeah, I'll be needing donations. Yeah. Yeah, because that's the type of shit I be on, man. You know what I mean? That's what I come from, man. I'm used to that kind of shit in my neighborhood, man. That's what the older guys used to do for me in the neighborhood and my homies and shit and the kids in the neighborhood. We don't have that no more, man. We don't got that, man. We don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why we got so much homelessness with our youth. We're not in tune with them no more, man. We just so busy trying to feed our egos and live second lives that we forget that it's a whole generation that's really going to be in the lead when your ass is in that grave with no bunk bed. Ain't no bunk beds in the graveyard, so y'all niggas need to stop clicking up. Dolo that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Dolo that shit. Dick riding and ball hopping, that's not really a form of transportation for, that's not a form of transportation. You ain't gonna get nowhere doing that. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man, in the building. Y'all know I'm a 130 guy to the max, man. And I appreciate y'all coming in the building, man. I want y'all to look forward to my raffle. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep y'all posted, man, because I'm telling you, man, shit, I get the fuck out this country, bro. Yeah, I'm out of here, bro. That's another story. But But I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Simon, you know what I mean? My man Cake Adore, Too Big for Skinny Jeans. Miles Davis. Woo! I appreciate Miles Davis when she always come down and bless us. That's a blessing. Miles Davis is definitely a blessing. Yeah. Cake Adore. Blessings there, bro. Yeah, but yeah, me and Mine's L, Redbone with the New Money, My Opinion, Clark, Drama, the Boss Man Ray Triggs. You know what I'm saying? Who else was here? TMK Media. LV Show, man. You know, like, yeah, you know, I appreciate y'all, man. And, you know, y'all have a great day. Stay out that heat, man. You know what I'm saying? And, yo, you know, do what you do, man, but do it right. I'm out.